Imagine you borrowed a bit of cash, maybe to cover an unexpected bill or bridge a gap between paychecks. Now, how exactly do you pay it back? Do you just throw money at the app and hope for the best? Or is there a smarter, more structured way? If you're using Albert, the answer is definitely the latter. And if you're wondering, what is Albert repayment anyway? Then you're in the right place. We all know those moments when our bank accounts look a little sparse. Life throws curveballs, right? And that's where apps like Albert come in, offering those small cash advances, or as they call them, genius advances, to help you out. But borrowing money is only half the story. The real question is, how do you settle up? Let's break down the Albert repayment process. First things first, Albert isn't about surprise fees or hidden charges. They're transparent, which is a big plus. When you take out a genius advance, you'll see a clear repayment date right from the start. This date is typically linked to your next paycheck. Makes sense, right? You borrow to cover a gap, and you repay when you get paid. Now, how does the actual repayment happen? Well, Albert automates it. This is where the genius part comes in. They'll automatically debit the repayment amount from your linked bank account on the scheduled date. This means you don't have to remember to manually transfer funds or set reminders. It's all handled for you. But what if you need a little more wiggle room? Life doesn't always go according to plan, and paychecks can sometimes be delayed. Albert understands that. They offer the option to adjust your repayment date within a certain time frame. This gives you some flexibility, which is crucial when things get a bit unpredictable. Here's the key takeaway. Albert repayment is designed to be simple and straightforward. It's about taking the stress out of borrowing. The automated system ensures you don't miss payments, and the flexibility to adjust the date gives you peace of mind. Now, let's address a common question. What happens if you don't have enough funds in your account on the repayment date? Well, Albert will typically attempt to debit the funds again. If that fails, they'll work with you to find a solution. Communication is key here. It's always best to reach out to their support team if you anticipate any issues with repayment. They're there to help you navigate the process. It's also worth noting that Albert doesn't report late payments to credit bureaus, which is a significant advantage. This means that a missed repayment won't negatively impact your credit score. However, it's still essential to prioritize repayment to maintain a good standing with Albert and ensure continued access to their services. Ultimately, Albert repayment is about responsible borrowing and lending. It's about providing a safety net when you need it and ensuring a smooth and transparent repayment process. By automating repayments and offering flexibility, Albert aims to make the experience as stress-free as possible. So, to recap, Albert repayment is automated, tied to your paycheck, flexible, and designed to be transparent. It's about giving you control over your finances, even when unexpected expenses arise. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.